Everyone say hi to YouTube just in case I upload this. Okay? Creepy Cam. I don't know if I've ever watched any of his videos, but we're going to watch 15 of the most scariest moments caught on camera. It looks like there's a spooky doorbell found footage thing on the thumbnail, so I think we're going to get some Ring camera vids. Everyone go sub to Creepy Cam, regardless if it's a banger or not, okay?
The DJ was keeping the night alive when something dreadful occurred.
This is genuinely scary.
So there's like CCTV too?
Screams of terror echoed, coming from a woman off camera, crying out in fear.
Is sprain her ankle or something?
Hearing these screams late at night is deeply unsettling, causing even people nearby to feel unsafe and hastily depart.
What am I looking?
This
What
chilling
was that
video.
Bannon? What was I looking at? That was the video? What? I could have just had my friend go scream off camera to fucking clip farm a spooky video and then send it to you in email. What is this? Is there an update on this? Oh my god.
Henderson, Nevada.
Did the kid eat shit or something? Okay. What the fuck? Yo! Is she straight getting kidnapped with the cat? Oh, no, the cat. Oh.
It's truly frightening. If anyone knows who this couple is, please get in touch with the Henderson, Nevada Police Department.
This is like unsolved? Fucking 15 most scariest unsolved mysteries, bitch. What the fuck? Is she currently kidnapped? This was posted a year ago. What the fuck? Yo. 10 seconds. Woman screaming for help. It happened in California, August 2021, when police released the video to local news asking for anyone with any info about the woman screaming for help. The woman who was screaming for help actually checked in with the police for herself after the video aired. And she told them that her screams were for help because of a dispute between her and her husband or boyfriend. She told the police that she was okay. So she was just fucking crashing. What? She was just crashing out?
The DJ was keeping the night alive from a woman off camera, crying out in fear.
Her and her boyfriend were just beefing? Jesus, dude.
Meet Rashad Hawkins. He's at the Meigs County Courthouse in Tennessee, and he's in trouble for not paying child support, which could land him in jail. In this worrying video, you can see what happened. The deputies attempted to apprehend him, but he managed to escape.
Why are they
the
looking
courtroom,
down?
and it's all caught on the security camera. He leaped over the railing and hung on for a moment before letting go. The deputy didn't follow him.
To where?
You can see his legs hanging from above, and there's no one around. Quickly, he got up and dashed toward the exit. People from lower floors heard the commotion and came to see what was happening, but he had already disappeared.
Yeah, that shit looked successful.
For nearly 3 weeks, he remained on the run, evading capture. Eventually, he was caught more than 200 miles away.
He wasn't even trying, bro. Did his ass get fired?
People from lower floors heard the commotion. For nearly
That
3
slow-ass
weeks,
walk up.
he remained
He
on
didn't
the
even
run,
try to get him.
evading capture. Eventually, he was caught more
Bruh.
than 200 miles
Look.
away. In addition to the
He's
initial
gone.
Tennessee warrant,
He's gone. We lost
he now
him.
faces new charges, such as criminal trespassing, assault on a police officer, and resisting arrest. Hawkins' escape didn't end well for him, and only led to more trouble. The most frightening moments caught on camera. This heart-pounding video, filmed on January 12, 2021,
Heart-pounding.
shows a group of people in big trouble when a huge iceberg suddenly falls apart.
Apart?
When the iceberg broke, it created a scary wave that was more than 30 feet tall.
No fucking
The
way.
people in the boat did their best to escape as quickly as possible because this enormous wave was chasing them.
Yo! Nah.
Fortunately, They managed to get away safely just in time. That wave could have easily destroyed them.
Dude, you'd have been fucked. You'd have froze to
On
death in that
August
shit.
19,
You kidding me?
1987, something really scary happened during the 4:00 p.m. news on KNBC Channel 4.
This old ass
There was a
video.
reporter named David Horowitz, and while he was talking on TV, a strange man suddenly walked into the studio.
Is that a gun?
This man had some papers in his hand, and he made David read them, like he had no choice.
Fuck does he want him to read? Yo.
This copy which was just handed to me.
How did he get in there?
And Gary, where are you from?
The TV show was stopped, and the screen went blank. Lots of people were watching this live, and they started calling the police because they were worried. The people in the studio saw that they were no longer on TV,
Does that
but they
anchor
tried
have
to tell
ops?
the man that they were still live. He believed them, and he made David keep reading.
What do you say?
I was
What?
warned in 1981 by someone with connections at the CIA to stay off the computers, that they didn't trust people on computers. When I began receiving disturbing calls from my parents, which led me to believe that something...
Nah, I'm gonna need captions. What?
After a few minutes,
Oh, what?
David finally finished reading what was on the paper.
That weak ass
point, the
manifesto.
man
What that
put
even
down his
mean?
weapon, and it turned out that it was just a toy gun. The police came into the studio and arrested the man.
Fucking weird ass
His name
redditor
was
or
Gary
something, bro.
Stallman. He got into the studio.
That shit didn't
because he
even
knew
exist
someone who
then.
worked-
What was the point of that? What he said? CIA don't trust something with computers. He wasn't even fucking. Did he make typos or something? What? He wasn't saying shit.
Finished reading
I
what
thought
was
he was
on
about
the
to leak
paper.
something crazy.
At that point,
And a toy
the
gun?
man put down his weapon, and it turned out that it was just a toy gun. The police came into the studio and arrested the man. His name was Gary
Fucking
Stallman.
loser.
He
What?
got into the studio because he knew someone who worked there, and his dad, Max Stallman, used to be a reporter for KMBC. It turned out that the papers Gary wanted David to read were full of crazy ideas about the CIA, aliens, and other conspiracy stuff.
Okay.
One part of it said something like this: "The man who has appeared on..."
Yeah, that chopped ass handwriting. No wonder he was stuttering. What the fuck? I can't. Hish, who has, brother. Look at those funky ass commas. What is
on
that?
CNBC for the past 3 years is not my biological father. He is a clone, a double agent created by the Central Intelligence Agency and alien forces. It is only a small part of a greater plot to overthrow the United States government and possibly the human race itself. It was all very worrying and strange. Gary had to go to a county jail while he waited for his trial. They found out he had some mental problems, and they decided to get him the help he really needed.
Why wouldn't he like start with something more dramatic when you're live on air? Motherfucker had like a fucking preamble before he got into the juicy alien CIA stuff. He should have like started with that. Fuck is he talking about? Don't trust the computers in the CIA.
His dad, Max,
That shit was
talked about
ass.
what happened and said,
That
"I
did
have
not
a son
work.
who's not well. He's been in the
fumbled bad.
hospital a few times. I'm just relieved nothing worse happened. It was all very worrying."
Yeah, from the toy gun, bruh. I feel like I need more info on that. Nonsense? I mean, that happened live on air. He should have executed that better. That shit was not planned well.
This is the home security camera footage of the Kristalik family.
Oh no.
The camera is sitting on the kitchen counter, and in the background, the youngest daughter is on the couch, watching TV.
Did they
Suddenly,
hack into this
a
shit?
voice starts speaking through the camera speaker.
How? Oh, how? How do you even do that? Do you click a link or something?
The girl either doesn't hear the voice or chooses not to respond.
I saw some shit like this too with the baby monitors or baby camera things. Like someone was hacking into it in the corner, and it was like talking to the little girl.
Steven here.
We saw that on some creepy ass video too. How the fuck do people do that? They just guess your password to your Amazon home or some shit?
That's when the dad, Adam, walks into the room, not realizing he's being watched. The voice keeps talking, and Adam's head turns towards the TV, thinking it's coming from there. But when he realizes it's not, he takes out
That
his phone.
shit is not the
It
Alexa,
dawns
buddy.
on him that the Ring camera might be compromised.
Compromised.
Hello? What are you eating?
Oh fuck no. What would you even do, bro? Oh my god. I would throw that the fuck away
You hungry?
and reset all my passwords and two-factor authentication and change my number. Oh fuck no. He just made a sound effect.
Hello.
What a fucking weird ass nerd, bro. That's so weird, dog. Is that like his homie? What if that's just his homie fucking with them and they made
The
it seem
voice
all
tries
creepy?
to imitate some kind of robotic text-to-speech voice, but Adam is certain his account has been hacked. He disables the camera and reaches out to Ring about the unsettling incident.
That's Ring?
The company responds, explaining that an unidentified phone had logged into his Ring account. They attempted to trace it back to its source, but were unsuccessful. They essentially told him there was little they could do except advise him to change his password and set up two-factor authentication.
Did
for
he
his
not
account.
have that set up?
The
Dumbass.
situation
He didn't have two-factor authentication? Well, that's where he was fucking up. What?
concerned.
But that's still wild. Like, what? He just added his number. What, did he somehow hack onto the family plan for his Ring? How does that even happen? That's like fucking crazy, bro. I'll have my cheeks out in my kitchen. That's weird as hell. Does that happen often? Bitch, I'm gonna look at my fucking Ring settings. You fucking kidding me? My Google Home?
This next
Hell
video
nah.
was recorded by a security guard who was watching the security cameras inside a factory. Something really strange caught his attention. Inside the factory, there was a welder working alone, but something about him seemed off. The security guard took a closer look at the footage and immediately started feeling uneasy after watching what happened. He quickly
Cut his
called
hand
over
off
the
or
welder to watch the video and explain what was going on in it. But just like the security guard, the welder was left completely puzzled. He had no idea what was captured on the video. This incident occurred during the night shift, which makes it even
The
creepier.
night shift.
Nobody else was working at the factory
Bitch,
except
what
for the welder.
happened?
According to him,
Sorry.
another welder who had the day off came to visit him. They talked for a bit before the security guard called the welder over to watch the footage.
Bro, oh my god, oh my god. Am I just being impatient, bro? What the
After
fuck was
seeing
on
the
the footage,
video,
dog?
The welder was left speechless. Here's what was captured on the video.
Is that like a beam of light? What? What time is this at? Dude is tripping. What the fuck? Was he say he was chopping it up with someone?
It turns out that the other welder who had dropped by to say hello wasn't actually there. The welder on camera swears that he saw the other worker in full uniform, as if he was ready to work. They even shook hands, according to him. But when they looked at the footage, no one appeared to be there. As strange as this is, the story takes an even stranger turn when they learned what happened to the worker who supposedly had the day off. Shockingly, the factory received news that this worker had passed away in his own home. The cause of
That
death
night?
remains
What?
unknown, but the fact that he died on the same day this incident occurred has left the welder feeling spooked. Could it be
What, he died like after going home from his shift or something? Did he just think he was coming back to the office or coming back to the factory to say what's up or something? What the fuck?
that the spirit of the deceased worker visited his friend during the
Bro,
shift?
what?
Or is there another explanation for this whole incident?
It's like a random beam
Like
of
many
light.
videos, there is still no definitive answer to this question.
Bro, what? I mean, but you can add a little beam of light in CapCut, and then he can be like, bro, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna go up and shake this dude's hand, and then that shit's gonna bang on YouTube, bro. People are gonna be like, bro, you had a full-on fucking ghost paranormal encounter, bro. But that's weird that that dude died the same day. What the fuck did he die from? He just worked, switched shifts with homie, and then went home and died. And then the dude working thought he came back to like pick up his keys he forgot or something.
Roblox is way more fun when you have Robux. But Robux cost money, and that's not fun at all. Unlimited
Farming
top-leading
Robux?
games. You will automatically earn buff points.
A couple in Georgia decided to set up a home security camera in their bedroom to keep an eye on their dog while they were at work. Everything seemed fine until one night, shortly after the woman had put the dog in his crate for the night. She heard a cough coming through the camera speaker. As she lay in bed, she glanced at the camera and noticed the blue light turning on, signaling that someone was watching the live feed. Frightened, she called her boyfriend, who was at work, and asked him why he had the camera feed open. Seconds later, she received a text back from him, asking what she was talking about. Just then, a voice started speaking through the camera speaker.
Are you serious? This is Ring? Bro, does Ring have a problem? Oh fuck no. I'm glad I switched to Google Home. What the fuck? I haven't heard of this happening.
Terrified by this intrusion,
Bro.
she quickly removed the batteries from the camera. The couple later discovered that someone had hacked into their Ring account at least 4 times. They reported the incident to the police, but unfortunately, nothing ever came of it. The unsettling experience left them deeply worried about their privacy and security.
Well, maybe you should go into the security and settings tab and turn on 2-factor authentication. The fuck? 4 times? 4 times. That poor dog.
The next video is quite concerning. It shows a person alone in a gym when something truly terrifying occurs. Emily Louise, who shared this video, words cannot explain this disturbing footage. The person in the video had obtained this recording from the gym and sent it to a friend who we hear speaking in the video. Here's what they recorded.
The gym? Oh, I think I've seen this.
Mira, explíqueme eso, dos cuerdas y ¿qué vas a ver, mami? La otra quieta, o sea, no podemos decir que es el aire, ni que hay ventilación, ni nada de esas vainas.
Fucking door open?
En plena luz del día, ¿quién dice que
wind?
estas maricadas pasan en plena luz del día? No. Mire, la luz.
Okay, so someone could have just used those and then turned off the light. Some freaky shit happened, like.
Mire, ahí, mira eso, mira eso.
Uy, ¿eso qué pasó? ¿Por qué eso se mueve?
Esa vaina es pesadísima, eso es pesadísimo.
Sí.
Sí, parece eso es una energía muy mala.
¿Qué pasó?
What the fuck? Yo, what?
No, eso no es normal. Eso no es normal.
Wait, no, I have to see homie's form. Cause he could be like doing that himself and throwing his leg in the air. Nah, I gotta see that. Hold up. Let me see the physics,
Uy,
bro.
¿eso qué pasó? ¿Por qué eso se
What the
mueve?
hell just happened? I thought he got scared by the ball and tripped. His shit was getting tugged.
Parece eso es una energía muy mala.
Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Ah, mire.
No, Dios, no, mi...
Hold up. Do you think he could? Was he doing that shit himself?
Eso es pesadísimo.
Sí.
Sí, parece eso es una energía muy mala.
Let me slow. That Looney Tunes ass fall, bruh. Let me slow this down. Hold up.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Ah, mire.
He kind of looked like he was just tweaking right there, but
People who watched this footage were deeply disturbed by this chilling encounter.
that first initial drag was kind of fucking weird. The other one he could have like dragged with his foot and fucking had his leg in the air. But that first one he like slid. Y'all see that?
People who watched this footage were deeply disturbed by this chilling encounter.
I don't know, bro. That's so weird.
At the beginning of
He
the
just
video,
did that himself.
you can see someone or something peeking at this person. This is a detail you might have missed. It's important to note that another camera recorded this from a different angle, and we can see that the gym has open windows. It's possible that the wind from outside caused the ropes to move on their own.
Yeah.
However, if that were the case, other things in the room should have moved too, especially the towel on the box.
But not him
which
geeking out
seems
on the
light
floor.
enough to
Like,
be
what the
moved
fuck?
slightly by the wind, but it remains still. The wind could also explain the ball's movement, but this is a medicine ball.
Bro, I'm not even concerned about the ball.
Quite heavy. It would take more than just a breeze to move something that weighty. What's even more puzzling about this footage is how the person gets dragged across the floor.
Yeah.
It could be argued that they were doing this themselves, moving their body in a way that makes it appear
He,
as
like,
though they
moves
were
his
being
arm.
dragged. However,
You know what I'm saying?
a
Yeah.
closer look shows that they were pulled forcefully, which is nearly impossible to do alone. Other aspects of the video raise questions too.
Nah, it looks like he pushes his left leg and then moves himself into that position. I don't know, bro.
Like the lights turning off on their own, and this unexplained phenomenon.
Anyone with
I'll
a
leave it
physics
to you to
degree in
draw
chat,
your own
can you
conclusions
debunk this
from this footage.
with facts?
Please share your thoughts. I'm eager to hear what you think. On August 23rd, 2023, George Cruz and his wife had just finished making dinner and were heading to the living room to enjoy their meal. The couple sat closely together, watching their favorite TV show. At first, everything seemed normal in the footage, but just a few seconds later, something happened that frightened them deeply. Prior to this incident, George and his wife had been experiencing strange things inside their house. They would often wake up in the middle of the night and hear faint whispers from somewhere in the house. But the creepiest part was when they saw household items moving on their own. Over time, the activity had become so intense that they sought help from paranormal experts.
God
They were
damn!
advised
What? He got that Kai Cenat production.
to set up cameras in their home
It's all
to
motion
capture
censored?
evidence of these so-called paranormal
Nah,
occurrences.
did he get it on camera? Let me see.
They followed this advice, but they were also told to get rid of a particular item in their house, an old rocking chair,
Yeah, what was that demon chair? What
which was believed to be the source of the activity.
was that gifted
So
to
the
him?
couple sold the chair to a buyer who was interested. However, in the meantime, something very strange was captured on their cameras when no one was home.
What, a demon rocking in the chair that literally says 666? Okay, dude. Who gave that to you? Your buddy? Who the fuck? Hell no. I'm rebuking that gift no matter who gave it to me. Fuck you mean? I don't care if it's some hype beast supreme ass thing. What? What? He's just chilling, bro. Oh, he's about to kick his feet up. He moved it so he could put his feet up. What? There's a couple ghosts. Someone's laying down on the couch. What? Shit. Oh. He like kicked that pillow off? The fuck? Ghost about to walk in with cereal next? Doesn't it do the outline thing of people? Oh no. Does it show in the chair? I wonder if it'll show a couple, no?
Spookily, the chair began rocking back and forth on its own,
Spookily.
followed by other objects moving inside the house.
That's weird. It showed
Spookily,
something in
the
front
chair
of the
began
table, like
rocking back and
a
forth on
different
its
one
own,
came and moved it while
followed by
someone was
other
rocking here.
objects moving inside the house. Although they were terrified by what they saw, the couple was relieved because they now had proof to show those who doubted their claims. But this wasn't the only incident they captured on camera. Shortly after this,
Yeah, let me see another
more
one.
strange
Hold on.
activity was recorded. Take a look at this footage.
Because I'm just throwing off like all this crazy ass production, motion censored fucking outlining bodies and stuff. And you got a crazy ass 666 rocking demon chair. Who the fuck has either of those? And those would be two pretty good things to acquire to fake ghost videos, bitch. Like they sat down, they were like, yeah, we're gonna get this freaky ass chair. It's gonna say 666. It's gonna be inevitable, bro. It's gonna, yeah, honey, we're moving. That's my first thought. Like, what the fuck? If paranormal ass shit was actually going down, like I saw that footage and I was not scripting that shit,
I'm fucking moving!
I'm not setting up some fucking crazy ass production like, oh, we're about to bust this ghost, bro. I'm getting the fuck up out of there. I respect it, actually. I respect the ghost hunting hustle. Let me see this, bro. In broad daylight?
Just before an object fell, the camera panned over to the shelf, as if it sensed movement in that area. What's peculiar is that it sensed it before the DVD case fell on its own. Some might suggest the camera picked up movement from the TV.
That is weird.
But if that were the case, the camera would have moved earlier. Since things were moving on the TV screen before the camera panned, it seems like this was a random occurrence, unless it was sensing something else. The couple continued to document these bizarre events in the hope that someone could explain what was happening.
Did they not even... What was that? Did they not even react to that? I'd be like, oh shit! Like what?
In this video, a mother and her 2 children are standing outside their house, visibly alarmed by something they just witnessed. They had returned from a walk when they noticed something unsettling happening at a second-floor window. The family decided to record it just in case no one would believe their story. Using a flashlight they brought on their evening walk, they shine it on the window, revealing something strange.
Alright, my daughter's room is up there.
Oh, she actually looks shook.
Alright, put your flashlight up.
I've been yearning for this moment.
Freaky ass zombie. What? I didn't see shit. What you mean replay?
Alright, flash it up there. Oh, now it's gone.
Put
your flashlight down.
Did someone break in your crib?
Let's see if it'll...
I don't know if that's paranormal. You should probably call the cops. Oh hell no! Yeah, that's not a fucking ghost. I think there's a person in your attic, bruh.
Seem to move on their own when the light isn't on the window. If you look closely, there are no visible fingers or figures behind the shades. It looks empty, as if no one is there. The children are clearly spooked by this, but the mother appears relatively calm in the video. It could be that this has happened before, explaining her lack of surprise. But regardless, what happens next is even more puzzling.
Maybe she's scripting it. She's scripting it for views, and the kids actually think like some fucked crazy shit's going down. Just traumatizing the kids for the views, bro.
Alright, here's the upstairs. Just want to show you guys.
I would not just go up there. Not without a gun. What?
Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry. But
that's in her room?
Just to show you. Here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind.
Oh, no.
Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here.
Okay, but somebody came.
Nobody.
Somebody could have ran down the stairs by the time you went inside.
The mother checks the room and shows that no one is there, even before entering the space. She seems certain that no one is upstairs, as if she's encountered this situation before.
You need to set up cameras in her fucking room. Fuck you mean?
It's safe to say that viewers find this all very strange. If no one was inside the room, how were the blinds moving?
No, that was not a ghost. There's somebody inside.
Close every time the window was shined upon.
Like, have you seen those videos of the people who just be living in someone's house for months and they don't even realize it? They're like, fuck, bro, I didn't eat that many Oreos last night. God damn. Like, I remember seeing a video. Someone was like climbing down from the attic into the cabinet and climbing down, and they didn't see it until they set up a camera in their kitchen, bro. They were just squatting in there for months. Oh my god.
With no further information
Someone
or
straight
updates on
chilling
this
in their
mysterious
crib.
occurrence,
Unless that's
it
scripted.
Seems we may never know exactly what was happening in this video. But as always, you can make your own judgment about what was captured in this footage.
That's just like, especially if you show a cop, you're like, no, there's definitely someone in your crib. That wasn't like some fucking paranormal ghost shit. Somebody went and then dipped once you went inside. Fuck you mean?
Two pals are having fun in a house when they film something quite spooky on their camera. One friend seems to be taking on an online challenge while the other records it. But what unfolds shortly after really scares them both. Watch closely.
An online
do it again,
challenge?
because I'm filming this now. No, go on. Right, yeah. How many you got left?
Only 2 left.
Right, well, yeah, just do 2 then.
Oh yeah, this is...
What fucking challenge?
We some Mentos and drink as well. It's not that cold,
Those Mentos?
There's only 2, so...
It's fizzy, it should work. You like him?
No.
He should go on, give me a bit. Give me a bit. What's it?
No. What?
Huh?
Dude. Look. What? Look.
I didn't fucking like that noise, but what?
Look, let me out.
They hear a strange rattling noise coming from the other room, and then the door opens, and things start falling on their own. We don't know much about the video, so it's tough to tell if it's real or not. But one thing's for sure, their reaction seems real. Kathy captured something, whether it's paranormal or not. If your baby's...
I don't know about that one. That one's fucking weird. Cause like that shit just looked balanced straight up, cause that could have just fallen.
If your baby starts behaving strangely like this, it might be a sign that something unusual is happening. A woman shared a troubling video captured by her Ring camera, showing a strange incident when her baby was alone in the house. As the baby was alone, the woman began to hear footsteps from the living room. While her baby was staring at something or someone in another room, something eerie occurred.
Oh, nah, no. See, you know it's real when babies or animals be doing this shit, bro.
It seemed like a child's voice coming from the living room.
No.
She was shocked
Absolutely
by what she
not.
heard and tried to ignore it. However, things took a more unsettling turn when her backdoor motion detector suddenly activated. This made her realize that something was definitely not right.
Cause I don't hear no footsteps. Or an alarm.
Afterward, she searched her entire house but couldn't find anyone. Could it be that her baby could see something or someone she couldn't? Or was it something else entirely? The mystery remains.
No. It's the babies and the dogs, yeah. This one time in my Utah house, I had a dog named Titan. He was a black lab, and I was chilling in my living room. And he just started looking up at my room. My room was on the second floor, so you would go up. There was like, in Utah, a lot of the houses in my neighborhood were actually built the same. But there was a living room, you go up the stairs, and then my room, and then another room across from it. But he was looking up at my room, and I was home alone. And he started fucking aggressive attack barking up at my room, and then would stop and then whimper and hide behind me. I was like, no. We moved like 2 months after that. Thank God that house was fucked, bro. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. He would like whimper. I'd never seen him whimper before. Like, hide behind me, and then he would like inspect and go up and start aggressive, like, like I'd never heard him press anyone in my life. The house is...
This unusual video, shot on a mountain in 2011, captures a family on a hike when they notice something peculiar at the mountain's summit. They see a big fuzzy shape in the distance and initially believe it's a person until they see its long arms. After some time,
Bigfoot,
it vanishes into the distance, leaving the family bewildered. We still don't know what it truly was, but it's certainly not something typical.
What is this?
What do you
DNA?
think it could have been?
No, go back. Are you...
Person until they...
That could just be like a big ass dude. Like some basketball player on a hike or something?
See a big fuzzy shape in the distance and initially believe it's a person until they see its long arms.
That just looks like a big ass dude. What?
Some time, it vanishes into the distance. Newly released surveillance footage has unveiled the harrowing escape of Eli Villalobos, a 28-year-old murder suspect from a courthouse in Oregon. The video captures the moment when Villalobos managed to free his hands and legs from shackles just before he was set to face trial on serious charges, including second-degree murder for the killing of 33-year-old Artemio Guzman Olvera in 2021. Following his escape, a frantic 2-hour manhunt unfolded as law enforcement officers desperately searched for Villalobos. Eventually, he was discovered hiding under a blanket inside a closet in an apartment. Thanks to a vigilant caller who reported suspicious activity involving a man trying to break into
All sped
The
up.
authorities
Oh,
successfully
he's gone.
apprehended Villalobos and
Did he
took him
just
back
stiff
into
arm that
custody.
chick?
Subsequently, he faced even more legal consequences as he was indicted on 2 additional counts of first-degree burglary, in addition to a charge of second-degree escape. The situation was deeply troubling and concerning for all involved.
Those were all so different from each other, too. Those were dope, though. I mean, I love ghost videos nonetheless. They get me thinking. Dude, that house. Same house. Same house. I would stay up until like 3 or 4 a.m. playing video games. I was on the 2K grind at the time. And I would purposefully play with the sound all the way down so I wouldn't wake up my parents and get caught playing video games at 3 a.m. This one time, the sound was all the way down. It was like exactly 3 a.m. And I heard like it sounded like a man on a phone call in my living room, like a really deep voice. I thought my dad was like taking some fucking emergency call at 3 a.m. So I like stopped and I listened, and I couldn't make out any of the words. It was like, oh my god, that sounded like fucking Freddy Fazbear. That's fucking scary. But it sounded like that. I stopped my game and I went up the stairs and I was hearing it, and then it stopped like halfway up the stairs, and then I went and opened the door and there was nothing there. It was pitch black. Just I was looking at my living room. And I went into my parents' room, and my dad was fucking deep in a REM sleep, bitch, with his earplugs in. And I woke him up, and I was like, Dad, did you just take a phone call or something? And he was like, no, I've been asleep. I was like fucking 15 or something. I was not on psychedelic drugs or anything. What the fuck? It was those 2 stories, those 2 occurrences. I think everybody has like weird coincidences that happen like that, but what the fuck? Like